There've been a lot of discussion around the financial impact of this project. There's no question about it, and we recognize that, and I think it's important that we share with you some of the information. Obviously, there have been other projects. Their numbers are smaller than ours. Many of those projects started prior to the pandemic, and our timing wasn't as good. And so now we're trying to bid out a project in 2024-25. And like all of you know, costs have skyrocketed in many ways. We're trying really hard to contain it. And so right now, and again, this is just preliminary, but we anticipate the cost of the project being $152 million. And we know that's a number that is unsettling to a lot of folks, but I want to assure you that we anticipate somewhere in the vicinity of 40% of our building aid. And again, we'll wait to see what that number is when the legislature sets that number during their budget deliberations this winter. We also, I think the school board had the vision way back to begin to develop a trust fund. So they currently have a building trust fund, and they have been very careful at putting money away. They've kept their budgets very small, increases averaging over the last 10 years no greater than 2%. And so they've been able to manage their money very well and still set aside some money. So right now in that trust fund, there's $16 million, which will help defray the costs of that building. Given the state money that we would get for building aid and the trust fund, we anticipate that the tax impact on this project would be $147 annually, and that would go down. Next year, that number, in year 2, would be $144. So I think you'll see that the funding, if the funding's available, we have the trust fund, the cost for the impact on the taxes would be $147. I will say that we are close right now to moving into the estimation phase and the bidding phase. So we have done all the design, all the development of that design. We've met with our building committee. We have a middle school building committee who has reviewed all aspects of the project. We've had a program working committee and a sustainability committee who have also made recommendations regarding the project to the building committee as well as to the school board. And so we are ready to, in December, ready to move into estimations and then begin the bidding process for the various components of this building. I think once we understand what the funding will be from the state, then the board will make a decision and move forward with securing a bond for the project. But until such time that the board knows what that number is, they will not make a final decision on the bond.